You know how we used to talk about Wall Street as this cold, calculating machine obsessed solely with numbers and profits? Well, things are changing, and how? Nowadays, it's not just about chasing the almighty dollar. It's also about making a positive impact on the world. This isn't just some feel-good mantra that companies slap on their mission statements either. It's a genuine shift in the way investments are being made thanks to the ESG revolution. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance factors. And these have become critical parameters that investors are considering before they decide where to put their money. So, what exactly does ESG mean? Let's break it down. Environmental is pretty self-explanatory. How is the company minimizing its carbon footprint? Are they responsible in how they dispose of waste? And do they prioritize renewable energy? Then there's the social aspect, which looks at how a company treats its employees, its customers, and even the community it operates in. Do they have fair labor practices? And are they promoting diversity and inclusion? And lastly, governance is about how transparent a company is, how ethical its practices are, and how accountable it holds itself. This isn't just about avoiding scandals. It's about having a framework that ensures responsible conduct from the get-go. This whole ESG thing isn't a passing fad. It's become a cornerstone for modern investment strategies. Why? Because not only does it make ethical sense, but there is also a growing body of evidence that companies that rank high on ESG metrics actually perform better in the long run. So it's like having your cake and eating it too. You can invest in a way that aligns with your values and still see great returns. In a world where we are increasingly concerned about climate change, social justice, and corporate responsibility, ESG investing is turning out to be the new normal on Wall Street. And let me tell you, it's about time. You know, the experts are starting to echo what a lot of us have been feeling. Take Dr. Emily Thompson, for example, who's been in the finance game for years. According to them, ESG isn't just peripheral concern anymore. It's moved center stage. Dr. Thompson emphasizes that what used to be considered nice-to-haves, a company's approach to environmental impact, its social relationships, and governance policies, are now essentials in the investment equation. We've gone from a point where these factors were sort of the sprinkles on top of the investment sundae to a point where they're part of the main ingredients. Why the dramatic shift? Well, Dr. Thompson points to a growing body of research that shows a correlation between a company's ESG commitments and its long-term financial performance. Though it's not just about feeling good where your money is going, but there's a practical advantage too. Companies that are environmentally responsible, socially ethical, and have strong governance are proving to be more resilient and are potentially more profitable in the long run. So the smart money, it seems, is increasingly going toward ESG-focused investments. Now, the younger generation of investors like you are stepping up, saying, hey, it's not enough for my investments just to grow. I want them to do some good in the world too. And guess what? The market is listening. Green stocks, particularly those focused on sustainable and renewable technologies, are surging. So it's not just about making money anymore. It's about making a difference. Investing has always been about looking towards the future, but now it seems that future has to be one that we'd actually want to live in. And that's a game changer. To give this discussion some extra gravitas, consider the hard numbers and influential voices claiming in on ESG's importance. According to a 2020 report by the Global Sustainable Investment Alliance, sustainable investment assets reached an eye-popping $35.3 trillion, comprising 36% of all professionally managed assets globally. It's not just industry experts like Dr. Emily Thompson championing this cause. Titans of industry like Elon Musk and Bill Gates are investing heavily in sustainability too. Musk has revolutionized automotive and energy sectors with Tesla, while Gates' investment fund, Breakthrough Energy Ventures, is backing startups aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Even pop culture figures with massive social followings, like Leonardo DiCaprio, are amplifying the message. This confluence of research, high-profile backing, and cultural awareness solidifies ESG's place as a critical component in modern investment strategy. Now, this sentiment is further amplified by other voices in the industry, like David Green. They argue that investing in green stocks isn't just the right thing to do, it's also the smart thing to do. According to David Green, sectors like renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and electric transportation are not just novelties. They're booming industries with tremendous growth potential. So from both an ethical and a financial standpoint, green investing is looking like a win-win. Interestingly, the push for ESG isn't just coming from individual investors or companies. It's getting a global systemic push. Countries and international regulatory bodies are stepping in, demanding greater transparency in ESG reporting. This is significant because it adds an additional layer of accountability and ensures that companies can't just pay lip service to sustainability. They have to actually walk the talk. Plus, as entrepreneurs enter the scene, their perspective is that investors are not merely backers, but partners in a shared vision for a greener future. It's like a collective rallying cry. The future is green, innovative, and bursting with potential. So what does this all mean for you as an individual investor? It's really about a choice and an opportunity. As you plan your investments, you've got to ask yourself, do you want to be on the sidelines watching the world change? Or do you want to be part of this green evolution? The markets are adapting, the experts are weighing in, and the momentum for sustainable investing is only accelerating. It's a pivotal time to put your money where your values are and invest not just for your own future, but for the future of the planet. Invest wisely, my friend. The choice is yours. Expanding on David Green's point about the booming industries, it's worth noting some specific statistics that really drive the message home. For example, according to the International Energy Agency, renewable energy capacity is expected to increase by 50% between 2019 and 2024. Sustainable agriculture is also on the rise, with the organic food market expected to grow at the CAGR of nearly 11% from 2021 to 2027, according to a report from Grandview Research. Even high-profile celebrities and entrepreneurs are amplifying this shift. Mark Cuban has been vocal about his investments in sustainable startups, while Jeff Bezos announced a $10 billion commitment to combat climate change through his Earth Fund. The backing from these household names adds a layer of legitimacy and urgency to what experts like David Green have been advocating. The upshot is that these aren't just hopeful projections. They're trends backed by data and endorsed by some of the most recognized names in the world. It reinforces the notion that now is a strategic and ethical time to invest in a greener future. In summary, ESG investing has moved from the fringes to the forefront, backed not just by financial experts like Dr. Emily Thompson and David Green, but also by hard data and high-profile endorsements. It's more than a trend. It's a seismic shift in how we think about investment and impact. As an individual investor, the opportunity is clear. You can be a spectator, or you can be part of this transformative green revolution. The choice is yours. Thanks for tuning in to Market Matters Media. If you found this discussion on the ESG revolution and green investing valuable, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Your support helps us bring you more insights and keeps the conversation going. Until our next episode, remember to keep your investments green and your future brighter. Take care and happy investing!